So we got this triangle garden with dimensions shown below. They've given us too many dimensions, so just be aware of that. This happens on the homework, it happens on assignments, it happens on tests and quizzes and things. We don't need all this information. Let's see, it says, if you want to replace your garden with grass, and we know grass should be area, how many square feet of grass should you order? So it's how much grass, that's area. So we're looking for the area. This one's really telling us find the area of the triangle. Now, there's another reason why we know this is area. It's because it says square feet as well. Square feet is area. If it had asked for perimeter, it would have asked how much fencing would be needed for this garden or something to put around the edge. Maybe like pavers or something like that. But here we got this. This means that what we need is the height of the triangle, which is shown in this red line right here. That's the 76 meters. So if we go to the formula for the area of a triangle, that's 1/2 times the base times the height. And the red line right there gives us the height. So I can replace that height with 76. All right, that's pretty good. The base is always perpendicular to that height. So it has to be this line right here. It's going to make this 90-degree angle. They may not show this 90 degrees here, but as long as they give us some kind of line right here, it's the line that connects to it. I guess kind of like we would say as a T or something like that. But that's 9 3/5 right there. That's my base. So I go into the formula, I replace the base with 9 3/5. So this is what we got. 1/2, this is for the area of the triangle, 1/2 times 9 3/5 times 76. I've said this before, I would still recommend doing this, but I would want to use cycle method here to change my mixed number into an improper fraction. Okay, so we're still dealing in fifths, but that'd be 9 times 5, which is 40. Sorry, 45. And then add the 2 there to make that 47 fifths. Okay, so now we got 1/2 times 47 fifths times 76. All right. Well, we got some big numbers, which is okay. They do want the mixed number, and that's okay too. What I would see here is that I would make the 76, the whole number, just a fraction like this. But then I can see also that the 2 and the 76 are both divisible by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 76 divided by 2, let's see what that is. We'll do the long division here. So 76 divided by 2, because we can't use the calculators yet. 2 goes into 7 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6, minus 6 gives us a remainder of 1. Dropping the 6 makes that 16. 2 goes into 16 8 times. So that gives us nothing remaining, which is kind of what we expected there. So that's 38. So it would have been 45 plus 3, not 2. And again, I don't know where that 2 came from, but because that would have been pretty bad. 48 actually, we could have divided the 48 by 2. I'm still going to keep the 38 there though, because 76 divided by 2 is just as good as the 48 divided by 2. So now the other thing too is I would look for maybe something to simplify the 5 with, but I just don't see it. So I guess we're going to keep it as is and just multiply our numerators. So for our new fraction, our numerator, we got 1 times the 48 times 38. Now I know 1 times 48 is 48, but 48 times 38, I don't know what that is. So 48 times 38. And we got to do this longhand. So 8 times 8 is 64, carry the 6. 8 times 4 is 32, but adding the 6 is 38. Now in the tens place value, 3 times 8 is 24. Carry the 2. 3 times 4 is 12, but adding the 2 is 14. So when we add these together, this will give us the product. 4 plus 0 is 4. 8 plus 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 1 plus 3 plus 4 is 8. And then drop the 1. So that is our new numerator, 1,824. Yeah. And then the denominator is not too bad. 1 times 5 is 5, times 1 is still 5. So this would be our mixed number. I'm sorry, this is our improper fraction in meters squared, it looks like. But again, we want the answer as a mixed number, so that's what we will do. So we just got to do some division now. 1,824 divided by the 5. And whatever this gives us, it'll still be a mixed number, but our denominator should still be the same. And yeah, we're seeing here the 1,824 over 5. That can't be simplified by 5, so we should be in pretty good shape. Let's go back to the long division though. So 5 will not go into 1, but 18 3 times. 3 times 5 is 15. When I subtract, I got 3 left over, drop the 2. 5 goes into 32 6 times. 6 times 5 is 30. So when we subtract 2 remaining again, but drop the 4 now, 5 goes into 24 4 times. 4 times 5 is 20. And when I subtract, I get my final remainder of 4. So the quotient there, 364. And the remainder of 4, that's our numerator. That looks to be our answer right there as a mixed number.